Stream, how's it going, guys? Orf's Wi-Fi is acting up, so we will get this thing going as soon as we can. I went live because literally everyone was already here. All right, everyone was here, everyone was good to go, so I went live, and now Orf's Wi-Fi is acting up. So we'll get that going. It should be soon. I don't have tunes for you to listen to. I apologize. It's on me, but we'll get going. Should be a good one. UTRGV versus Endamo. Actually, great opportunity here for me to look over stats with you guys. Let's look at UTRGV's team stats. What are their passing? They have Arch Manning and Mensa at quarterback. Arch starts. Everyone was terrified of them coming into the season. Through 3 games, have yet to have a 300-yard game. 175, 164, 264, 4 touchdowns through 3 games. I mean, 6 touchdowns. There we go. Rushing wise, they had 12 yards game 2. 12 yards game 2. I don't know who they were playing. That's outrageous. I think it was Dayton. Looking at 22%. Third down's not been good. Fourth down's been worse. Opponent red zone. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and start interviews. Gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and roll on into interviews because I heard your head coach is okay to go. UTRGV came off a dominant win last season. Last week against Space Force. But it's fair to say that Space Force is behind the 8 ball. This NWO team has been firing on all cylinders, beating a few big teams. They're very good. How are we feeling coming in this game, Coach Orpheus? What do you want to see? I'm muted. I was muted the entire time I was trying to interview.
That's
Anyways, Orf, what are you trying to see from your team, man?
Just the dominance we've put on both sides these past couple weeks, ready to just keep carrying on with what we've been doing.
Dominance on both sides of the last couple of weeks. Coach King, new OC here 2 weeks ago, there was 12 yards rushing on the game from you, from this team. Is that an area you're trying to see improvement in?
Yes, definitely. Definitely want to get the ball on the ground more to open up other areas for our offense.
Coming into this game, you're instantly getting Arch Manning as your quarterback. Just tell me a little bit about how excited you are to see that.
Super excited, man. Super excited to see him go out there, show what he's capable of, and win us a game.
Fantastic. Coach Sneak, hold on, Orf, do you want me to redo your camera?
If you can.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Coach
can just
Sneak,
add it on later.
your defense, known to be one of the best defensive coordinators in the game. I don't think that's true. But known to be one of the best defensive coordinators in the game. You see on the other side, Coach Nicotine, who, let's just say, historically has caused issues. Coming into this game, what do you want to see from your defense?
I know Nicotine likes to put his speed receivers in action. So if we can lock them down, I think we got a pretty good handle on stopping that offense.
That's that
And
6'5" Malachi Coleman.
as long as the offense on our side is doing well, I think we got this one in the bag.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go get them, or if your camera's not working, I'll try again in a bit.
Good, I feel loose.
Gentlemen over at your app state on my stream, so I just wanted to say it. Gentlemen over at Indamo, we are feeling it high off of I believe you guys won last week, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I wasn't wrong in my notes that are not in front of me. But how are we feeling coming to this game? UTRGV, one of the better teams in football. Arch Manning at quarterback, defense, Sneak. I mean, historically, Nicotine, you've had his number. But what are we thinking coming into this game?
I think that, like you mentioned, we've had a fair number of battles with this team, right? And we feel familiar again with who we're playing. Unfortunately, we did not win last week. We lost a heartbreaker to ETSU.
That's right.
So no worries on that. But looking to bounce back for sure. And just hoping to put some nice drives together on offense and defense and see where it leads us.
Yeah, Coach Nicotine, last season Monarch played these guys. It's been a while since you've attempted to go against Sneak. You know the blitz is coming. Monarch saw it twice last season, so he might give you a little bit of options of what I did because I killed him. But going into this game, you know what he's bringing. Are you worried at all about the blitzes?
No, not too much. I mean, to me, this is still Marshall. I mean, me and Sneak go way back. I've seen this more times than I've seen my left hand. Not really too worried about it. I think it'll be a good game either way, but a lot of familiarity.
Yeah, absolutely. On that, we'll go ahead and get the game started. Sorry to rush that. We'll go ahead and get the game started. And good luck, gentlemen. I'll see you at halftime.
Absolutely, thank you, sir.
All right, gentlemen. Here we go. In demo, UTRGV, they have not searched. They have not searched. So, we got time. What do you guys want to see out of this game? Indamo lost the heartbreaker last week. They beat Dayton the week prior in the last second. They played us the week prior, and I believe they lost their first game. So I think they're 1-3. I could be wrong. UTRGV on the opposite end beat the absolute brakes off of Space Force last week. Which, always good to see. Just kidding. I love you, Space Force. I'm sorry. But we will get into this game shortly. They are readying up now. Let me see if I can get some Endamo stats in here real quick for the stat nerds. Team stats. What have they done this season? They had -4 rushing yards week 2. They played us. I forgot that. But 335 yards through the air week 2, 184, 207. Their passing attack with Flolet has been very good. I believe he's one of the top quarterbacks yardage-wise in the league right now. So that's something big. I don't know what just happened, but he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now yardage-wise. Third down percentage has been really good. Last game, they were under 14%. That is outrageous. Can't allow that to happen again. But before that, it was 66, 44, 60. They are opponent's red zone, 50-50, 140. And we're going to get going. We do not get noise over on Monarch stream like we got on Coach Caleb's stream. So you just get my voice. You're welcome for that. Number 4 versus number 6, both having good seasons. So they lost twice. Who'd they play week 1? So they lost to us and they lost to ECSU. They beat Dayton and they beat somebody. I don't know. UTRGV on the other side lost to Dayton, I think, and that's their only loss on the season. So 2-2 on one side, 3-1 on the other side. 4v6, good matchup here, defense and offensively. Number 9 is Arch Manning. He's going to hand that ball off. It's going to go nowhere. Loss of 3 on the play. Sakura with the tackle in the backfield. 2nd and 3. We are going to give this a second, and then we're going to see if Coach Orff's stream is better. Is that okay with you guys? We have Coach Cams, pal. I just wasn't sure which one to put up. You see, I have Coach Cams. Give me a minute. I was trying to figure out the stream situation, honestly, because this is very blurry. Arch Manning back to pass looking, firing to his running back. Hits his guy for a gain of a couple. Puts it 3rd and 10. I wouldn't call this 3rd and manageable. I'd call this 3rd and you just started. Yeah, I'm going to go over there. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Coach Sneak, by the way, I think cut his hair. All right, he looks very tired. Correct, it wouldn't be. Coach Orff on the other end, wide awake. That's a reverend for you right there. Did you see how far he just pulled down that goatee? That's not a beard. Arch Manning, 5 wide. making changes at the line, back to pass, looking, stepping left, firing over the middle to the drag route. His release is outrageously good. How fast he gets rid of that football. McGowan doesn't pick up the first down. 4th and 3. They're not going to run this back. Watch them run it back. So I'm going to go check out the other stream. Let me do this. And we'll go see what we're working with on the other end. And we get noise. We get noise. Boom. Let's throw on into Mo here. Monarch's wondering what just happened. Look at him. He's like, we good here? Is he worried about me? Or is he playing sideways? Craig is not here. We do not get the rave in the basement today. Oh, wow. He plays from the broadcast angle? Orpheus. You're hurting yourself, pal. Follett looking, throwing out to the... Oh, what a spin move by, I believe, the fullback or tight end. How many white number 42s can you have? He looked like he came from the backfield. Is that a running back? What a spin move from Mo there. Orpheus, we got to talk about you playing from broadcast, pal. 42 looks to be a tight end. It is. He's a very good tight end. He's got gold sure hands, I'm pretty sure. He was good against us. One running back. Out to the right. Going to be an RPO throw to Coleman. Malachi is going to make a man miss, but run backwards. Doesn't get the first down because he juked backwards. Malachi Coleman, 6'5", absolute speed demon in Mo. Stole from UNCW from right under our noses at the end of the transfer portal. Trying to get him the ball early and often. Have not seen a lot of him so far this season. Need to see more. He is dangerous with the football in his hands. CJ Fitt on the other end. Very good defensive tackle. Goal line. This should be one of his two, and it is. Follett leans forward, goes down. First down into Mo. Harry Harold also very good. They were able to keep their best receiver from last season, which if you weren't able to, that sucks. They're probably on KSU. He took everyone's best receiver from last season. There's 4 of them. So 4 teams in this league, their best receiver is now on KSU. Including his, I don't know if that includes his own. Honor center, Follett. What's your team and legacy, pal? Who are you? What's the team? I just didn't like legacy. Shout out legacy though. We got legacy brand new. It's the trial league basically for RFCL. Is Follett gonna call a play? Or is he just going to stand there? It's going to be a handoff to Zachary. Zachary's going to take it for a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Cincinnati. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. I'm telling you, that Maryland team I gave Monarch is outrageous. I didn't give it. I left, and I knew that he was going to take over. Cameron Follett. That's ridiculous. I swear to you, Orpheus, get out of this camera angle. It's going to be back to pass. Follett looking. He's going to hit the guy on a wheel. It's Tuttle. Tuttle's going to take it. Try to make a man miss. Goes down, but 1st and 10 at the 23. Great pickup there by Tuttle on the little wheel route to get that far. He's last game, 2 catches, 10 yards. He's already blown past out on his first catch this game. Nobody out there with him. You can see the man that was supposed to be there, 21, ran so far up. What are the odds Orf thinks that he needs to play in broadcast still? It's going to be a handoff in the middle of Powell. Powell's going to make one miss in the backfield, get taken down right after 2nd and 10. You don't really edit videos on... I mean, I guess you do. You can go in and put it into an editing software. We don't really edit videos on Twitch. Sorry, my nose hurts for some reason. That was weird. That was a weird noise I made. Taking their time is in Mo. Back to pass is Follett throwing a tunnel yet again. No answer for the running back out of the backfield in the passing game. So you have to have it set in your stream that it would save. Go to your channel. Let me go to mine. Let me go to mine. Twitch. Because I take stuff sometimes from it. That's why you record. You don't do it directly. Oh. You don't do it directly to Twitch. You don't have it showing up? I'm sorry. Because I just pressed on my channel. I got all my stuff on home and I can just go in. But yeah, you don't really edit on Twitch. You just stream to Twitch. Follett in gun. Tuttle next to him. Wide receiver outright looks to be Malachi Coleman. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alexa, turn off. Oh, the Alexa in my kitchen downstairs just talked. It scared the piss out of me. I'm sorry. I don't see any lights in your location. Would you like me to search? No. No. You heard me say Malachi Coleman or something. The wide receiver outright. She heard lights. You're in my kitchen. I'm not be a 30-year-old man, but I'm not ready for a wild Alexa to start talking when I'm in my room alone. It'll be a handoff up the middle to Powell. Powell will take it. Does he get the first down? 4th and 2. And he does. Sorry about that. Was not aware it was 4th down. Let me turn myself down a bit and turn the game up a bit. Does that work? Can you all hear the game now? It's a little. I mean, I'm taking advantage of that when I play them. Just saying. So they're in broadcast angle because the defensive coordinator prefers it. I'm going to take advantage of that if I play them. Because that bottom half of the screen, he can't see anything. It'll be a handoff up the middle of Zachary. Zachary takes it for a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. My Discord's going crazy. Oh, they don't use broadcast on offense. They just use it on defense. What's your name on Twitch, Mason? Under center. Follett. Jason wants to retire. You cannot until after the season, at least. They are doing the trigger manual cool, like it's back to pass Follett from under center, looking, firing, gets hit instantly. Great defense there from UTRGV. Goes down 3rd and 6, looking at a possible field goal here. Oh, buddy. I don't have anything. I think I found you too, and there's not a single video. It needs to be okay. So you need to put in. Let me go check my own stuff. It's in your settings. It's been so long. Back Follett Play action, back to pass, looking, going to take a sack. He doesn't. Ends up picking up a first down. Malachi Coleman stretches into the end zone. Touchdown. Malachi, that 6'5" frame, used to perfection there as he lowers his shoulder and gets in the end zone. Or looked to be stopped at the 3-yard line. First, I thought Follett was going to take a hit. Then Malachi gets in the end zone. Touchdown. Mason, I'm going to have to look later. Or you can DM Caleb. There's a way to save it for at least a little bit after you stream. What are you streaming to? Like, are you on OBS? Oh, yeah. Kick is away in Iowa? I have no idea. Is going to go down. You are for that one. Yeah, that one doesn't exist anymore. I don't think. Because I couldn't even find it. I think you're done for that one. We'll figure out the rest of the way, but I think you're cooked for that one. I don't know how to do anything through the Xbox. So, it's definitely you have to go online to Twitch, like with your PC or phone, and try to look up how to save it. But back to pass is Manning. Manning looking, firing, has his man, overthrows it. And that one's out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Had a man. Couldn't get it there. A little pressure in his face. Save recent gameplay. Save everything. Like, it's all the way at the end. And then you can look that up and then send it to an editing software. It's going to be an RPO handoff to McGowan. McGowan's going to cut it up. Spin. What a cut. What a read. It takes it for a gain of 8. 3rd and 2. It'll be an RPO. Arch looking. He's firing really late. Could see a legal man downfield. We don't. Instead, it's just a loss of 1. 4th and 3 for the side of UTRGV. And they're going to punt it again. Not what you want to see, especially when Indum Mo just proved that they can go down and score on your defense. I mean, they had 5 minutes and 45 seconds of possession time in the first possession. Shotgun, Follett. Play action pass, looking, firing. He's making all the right decisions. Dupree grabs it. Gain of nothing, 2nd and 10. But Follett is making all the right decisions. This is why he's one of the best in the league at his position. Tough to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Jake, that was Jason, the head coach of WCU, that said he wanted to retire. Space Force is 12th. I want to see what WCU is. Because we're trying to get everybody in the playoffs, if possible. It's working pretty well so far. Follett, shotgun, bunch formation. It'll be a read option. He's going to keep it. Great play by the defensive tackle to be able to get back there, get it hit before he's able to get going. 3rd and 12. Arch, as we know, has wheels. So a way to hit him when he was still in the backfield. Unless you guys win the next couple. I think you got to win the next 2. We play at the end of the season. And you beat me last season. Could do it again. 5 wide trips. 3rd and 12 from the side of Ndumbo. Looking for another score here. Going up 14-0 against UTRGV is a great thing. You're really worried about their defense. Yes, their offense has Arch. Yes, their offense has weapons. However, they're not known to be an offensive powerhouse. Play calling wise. Back to pass, Follett looking, firing over the middle. It's going to be overthrown. 4th and 12. The punting unit will come on the field. This is what I'm talking about. Top passing yards this season, French for Lenore Ryan. 3rd in the NCAA. UTRGV will get ball back. Fun fact about their quarterback situation. They, like I said, they have Mensa and Arch. Mensa was originally supposed to start this season. They developed the exact same way almost. Mensa's just a little bit better. But Coach Sneak said that Arch had what he calls the X factor. Why does Arch have the X factor? Why not Mensa? Who developed a little bit better, in my opinion. Who knows? It'll be a pitch out to McGowan. McGowan takes it. Horrible blocking, but he's able to get the edge past the 10-yard line to the 12. 2nd and 5. All I'm saying is I don't think I'll let my defensive coordinator make the decision on who starts at quarterback for my offense. That's all I'm saying. But they've only lost one game this season. Out of their 4, they're 3-1, so obviously it's working. I think they're both gone after this season. So, just wasted Mince's career. No. We have Bryce Underwood next year. You'll be fine. Handoff left side to McGowan. McGowan gets nowhere. Great defensive pursuit by the left side of that defense. Solaris getting the tackle. Shout out that boy Solaris. R.I.P. We miss you. Jake, we're not allowed to talk QBs, dude. We're in QB heaven. Let's stay out of any conversation that involves a quarterback. Manning making changes at the line. Play action pass looking. Has the crosser open. Instead takes the deep post. He threw into coverage. And there's 4 Mo defenders there. 4. To 1 UTRGV wide receiver. He had the late crosser open. Instead took the post route for nothing. And now we're getting another UTRGV punt. Coach Monarch. Like I said earlier when we were getting this game started, these two coaching staffs have seen each other a lot. Both have been together for a while. I believe UTRGV was together season 6 and 7. Or was it 5 and 6? Season 6 and 7. Before they blew up and Orf came to be my OC at UConn. And they got right back together the moment they got here. It'll be an RPO to Baldwin. Baldwin will take it for a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. And then you get the other side, who have not been separated except for last season. They didn't start season 1 together. They ended season 1 together. Season 2, season 3, season 4. I mean, they've gone on 9 seasons in this league coaching together, Monarch and Nicotine and Craigster. 9 straight seasons. Well, not straight, because Monarch worked for me last season because Nicotine wasn't in the league and he couldn't be a head coach. But this head coach OC combo has been together for 9 seasons. It is nice. That thing's long as heck, too. He was pulling on it earlier, and it just went all the way down to his chest. Follett looking for changes. Don't know what they're calling yet. Looks like Coach Monarch and Nicotine don't even know. Malachi Coleman needs to get to the other side. We're going to get a false start here, and we do. False start for the side of Indomo, pushing them back some as they are really running that patented triggered manual chew clock. Wide wing offset is the play call. Do they switch it again after getting a lay of the land? They don't. It's a snap. RPO out to Coleman. Coleman with the spin. Going to go down after a gain of a couple, 3rd and 3. Like I said, coming into this game, they want to get Malachi the ball more often in space. We have not seen a lot of Malachi Coleman this season. He's their prize transfer portal addition. They want to get him going. Follett and shotgun. Changing plays at the line once again. Back to passes. Follett looking, has the drag, and he throws it. That's Harry Harold with his first catch of the day. 1st and 10. Changing plays at the line once again is Follett. They're coming out in something and instantly changing every single play. We're seeing a lot of changes. And they're changing again. We have no rules set that they can't change multiple times. Delay a game. Getting pushed back. Inda Mo is handling business right now. UTRGV has no answer for this team right now. We need to see something. They're not great at playing from behind, and Arch wasn't able to do much. Back to pass, Follett. Follett looking. Going to throw into traffic. Get knocked down. 2nd and 15. Second 15 coming up from the 42-yard line. Need to see something from this Indomo offense here, as this is, I don't believe, field goal range for them. I could be wrong. Back to pass, Follett throwing out. It's going to be an RB throw. He's going to throw. He's got his man deep. Out of bounds to Harry Harold. Couldn't get it there. Might have been Malachi. The trick play, you won a game. The trick play came into effect there. Couldn't really see it due to the broadcast angle. Worked to perfection. Honestly, it really did work to perfection. Malachi was open deep. Nobody around him, just gets tossed out of bounds upsettingly. Would have loved to see that work. Do not have that one in the old playbook. Seen it a lot, I just don't have it. Or do we? Jake, do we have that? It might be fun. Back to pass, Follett. Follett looking, firing. Has his man over the middle. It's Strickland. Strickland picks up a first down as Inda Mo was able to pick up a 3rd and 15. Dat Freak, are you in the Discord? I see that today was your first chat. Just wondering if you're in the Discord. Get you in there. Hopefully you're okay. Tornado sirens going off is no joke. Had that happen a few times in my life. Stay safe out there. At it. Under center, Follett. Definitely heavy to one side here. I form. Could be a stretch to the right. We're not going to see the defensive line shift. You got to switch your defensive line to the strong side. It's going to be a play action pass, back to pass, full out looking, going to hit the drag route. The drag route is open. Dupree for the 10 gets there. It'll be 1st and goal into Mo, as they have not been stopped yet. They got pushed back and able to get somewhere. May a handoff. Sorry. Picks up a couple. 2nd and goal. Taking their time yet again. I feel like this is going really slow. I mean, I really feel like this is going really slow, but they're manually chewing every second. Haven't had a lot of clock stoppage, so it is moving quickly, and we're going to the 2-minute warning here. I believe time of possession is a lot to very little. Let me put on App State here, or Indamo, I apologize. And their mascot there. A wide set here from Indumbo. They're making their own stand. Wide set. Going to pitch it. That was a weird one. Flick it forward to the tight end, and it'll be dropped. 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not seeing any shell coverage from the side of UTRGV just to try to really mess with them. Not seeing much. ODU has the 2nd leading rusher in football and the top reception player in football. They are doing outrageous on offense. Bunched down to the bottom here. I believe that's a running back. No, that's their backup quarterback. Maybe in at quarterback. Let's see what he does here. I don't recognize that number. It is Jordan. He's going to take it up the middle. Go down for a gain of nothing. It is Russell Jordan, the dual threat quarterback, coming in. Did a quick change. We won a national title by doing a bunch of quick changes. Did a quick change. Wasn't able to get there. The kick is you suck, run wide. Up and through. 10-0 is your score. Indamo in what I would call sheer possession of this ball game. Have not seen UTRGV do much. I don't even know if they have a first down. Minute 39 left in this half. Obviously, very close ball game. 10-0. UTRGV has the team to come back in this game. Let's see what they do here. I mean, does Orf have 2 sets of headphones on his head? Coach, what is that? He has 2 sets of headphones. See what they're able to do here. Arch will take a delay a game, push him back. I mean, that's a fashion statement, all right. I mean, you see 2 sets of headphones. You see Sneak, and then on the other side you get that. The sunglasses, the shades, the lockers, the mascot. What is going on here? Orf's camera went out. Orf's camera died. He's gone. Back to pass Arch. Arch looking, firing over the middle. Has his man Winfield. Winfield will take it up to the 34. 2nd and 1. Orf is gone. We're just going to go to into Mo, and I'll keep checking to see if he's back. I don't think Orf liked to be calling out his 2 pairs of headphones. Arch in the pistol. Handoff up the middle of McGowan. McGowan will juke no one but air, but able to pick up a first down up to the 43-yard line. Yeah, like I said, 10 minutes and 59 seconds of field of time possession is insanity. Through one half. Wow. Read option, Arch keeps it. The wrong call as Zeri zeroed. Hey, they got Zeri. I'm missing him. Well, now I know where he went. Well done, Monarch. You got your safety from last season to come play for you, and he's making plays. Of course, he stole a defender from UNCW. Back to pass, Arch Manning. Arch Manning, I thought he was waiting. He hits the corner route. Very good throw to the corner route. Able to get his man in bounds with room to run. I thought he was going to throw the deep post route. You don't have my wide receiver one, Liam. So you're not welcome. You have a lot of people's, but you don't have mine. Arch in the pistol. It'll be a handoff to the right to McGowan. McGowan makes a man miss on a little spin move. Able to lower his shoulder, pick up 3. Fish Thompson's my wide receiver one. He had 1,269 yards last season, 12 touchdowns. He stayed. You do not have my wide receiver one. He had like 98 receptions because I saw that his thing was he needed receptions to stay, and I used them like Zachariah Branch. RPOs. Nonstop. It'll be an RPO here. Seth McGowan will take it off to the right, run directly into the lineman who was getting blocked. That defensive end was blocked up, and he ran directly into him. 3rd and 7. Arch looking, it's a slant route, and he throws into traffic. Couldn't wait any longer. Gets absolutely banged up on that one. Hospital ball. And it'll be 4th and 7. Field goal unit is out. Timeout from Ndomo. They're going to try to ice him. Do you go for this now? I mean, that's an interesting conversation. Nope, they think they can hit it. They think they can hit this one. Can they? We're about to find out. A great kick, and it's going to be he made it. He made it. That looked miss. A great kick. 10-3. Puts him on the board. Exactly what you need. Man, I've been talking too much. My throat's hurting. Does Ndomo try to score here, or do we go straight to half? Is Orf's camera back? We're going straight to half. Orf's camera is not back. As soon as the second half kickoff is away, we will get directly into interviews. I will keep them short, sweet, and brief. You know, I was thinking the other day, why do we wait in these? You know what I mean? Like, what exactly is this doing for us to wait for this kickoff? But the moment we go to do an interview without the kickoff, we're going to see a touchdown, and we're not going to see. UTRGV, I'll keep this quick for halftime purposes. The score is 3-10. Finally saw something going from your offense. Coach Orf, what are you telling your guys in the locker room?
It just really get over their nerves. It's just a lot of this could be put down to playing in a tough environment. Playing number 6 on the road is not easy. So just gotta get over nerves, on offense at least.
Telling Arch to lock in. Gentlemen, I'm going to keep it to one question per head coach, and then I'm going to come back and get right back to this game. I'll see you guys after the game.
I see you.
Gentlemen,
There
over at
goes.
Mo, I'm keeping halftime short, sweet, brief. We're doing one question for the head coach and getting through it. There's no reason to do more. Coach Monarch, team's up 10-3. Malachi Coleman getting the ball in space for the first time this season. The offense has been looking good. Defense, outrageously good. What are you saying to your guys in the locker room right now?
Yeah, we put ourselves in a position to be successful. We're looking to do the exact same thing. It's a 0-0 game in our mind right here, and we get the ball here to start the second half, looking to continue the success on offense and put our defense in fortuitous positions going forward.
Fantastic. I'll see you guys after the game.
Thanks,
Love you,
sir.
Brent.
Love you.
Love you, sir.
Get over with.
I said love you. I did not mean to say love you. I said, what? I said love you. That was insane. Anyways, in shotgun, back to pass, Follett, gonna pump fake, looking, firing over the middle. Harry Harold grabs it, he spins out of a tackle, gets the first down. He got popped, able to stay on his feet, holding though on the offense, pushing him back. Liam, if you don't know, Nicotine has a giant sign that says "I love Brent." So I texted my wife, "I love you," as I said "love you." So it just went in and out. It's one of those where you're like texting, oh yeah, and then you say something that you're texting. Shotgun formation, 2 tight end set from Follett and the Endamo squad. Back to pass, Follett looking, firing, has a man on a little corner route, I believe. Wasn't able to get it there, a little overthrown. That ball looked slow. Looked like it was going through mud in midair. It was a post. It was a post by the... Or, I apologize. That's a crosser. No, sir, I am not. No, that's because I don't judge men. Reason. That guy's last name is Reason. Indamo going with the UCO patented? Split back, looking to pass Follett. Follett firing, has his man Harry Harold, who has made 2 amazing catches so far this drive. Puts him at 3rd and 3, 3rd and very short here. I mean, as long as you're breathing, you're a deployment 10. Wide wing offset out of shotgun. Surprised we're not seeing a single back or an I-form formation here. Press coverage from the side of UTRGV. It'll be a handoff to Powell. Powell will go nowhere. A great cut to get close. A great cut to get close. Wasn't able to get there. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the top. It's so nice. Punt is up and away. UTRGV will try to return it, go nowhere. You know what's insane about a mod only being 300 yards up? He has multiple games of 200-plus yards. A game of 330 yards. And he's only up 300 on Roche from ODU. ODU also has the top receiver in football, apparently, in receptions. That offense is outrageous. Anyways, UTRGV getting the ball here. I did, in fact, yes. I am going to if Ahmad leaves. It'll be a handoff to the middle of Seth McGowan. Seth McGowan gets hit after a gain of 1 second and 9. That's the plan. How many people are in here watching? Because I only have 2 chatters. What are we doing, gentlemen? Jake and Liam are carrying this. This is why my team got 12 points and y'all's team's got 9. Active in chats. Handoff, Seth McGowan. Seth McGowan's going to cut it back in, but that center got bullied. Bullied and taken for a ride. 3rd and 8 on the play. Got to get something going here if you are UTRGV. Arch Manning. Making changes at the line. Back to pass looking. Had the slant early. Didn't like it. Throws the post. It'll be dropped. And that is 4th and 8. That is what, the 5th drop we've seen so far? The 5th drop we've seen in this game from UTRGV. Their receivers are just not getting it done currently. A case of having an amazing quarterback and not amazing receivers. No sacks for this side of UTRGV yet. Follett has all day back there too. There might be a rule change on the way to help with that. More on that on next week's news at 8 a.m. Fight. Very good defensive tackle lined up directly over the center. Handoff to Tuttle. Tuttle will take it for a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. All you want is 4. There's a new committee, Jake. No one knows what's happening. There's a lot of stuff going down. Including banning me. It was a vote. A legit vote. Under center, Follett. Bunch off to the left side. 2 tight end set. It'll be a handoff to Tuttle. Tuttle will break a tackle. He'll run into a lineman, go down. After a gain of 1, I believe. 3rd and 4. 2. Gain of 2. How do you know some of those people aren't already on the committee, Liam? This is a wide formation from Indumbo. We suck. Go wide. What are they going to do here? Run the ball. You have the numbers. I mean, that's a 1 linebacker right there. You run that ball directly up the middle. Put a hat on a hat. Get your running back to make 1 guy miss. Yeah, we ran 2 plays out of a wide set. We have 1 wide set. That's a... No, dude. Don't do the LeBron. Did you all see that? The defensive end at the bottom was doing the LeBron James. All right, you jumped. The offensive line reacted to you, and they're going to get to delay a game. As the trigger chew clock still continues to happen for Ndumbo. Wide wing offset, once again, coming out in the same... It's probably the exact same play call, if I had to guess. What are you doing here? Are you going to get another delay of another false start? I mean, they're asking for it. No, they're not. Back to pass Follett looking. Everyone covered. Great defense. He almost took a sack, threw it away. Fantastic defense from UTRGV. Exactly what you needed to happen. Get the ball, go score, make this a 10-10 ball game. Oh, my bad. Go for 2, make it 11-10. I do not want to see overtime. To the 8 people in here, I appreciate you sticking with me. A lot of you aren't in the Eastern time zone, but it is 10:30. Appreciate y'all sticking with me through 2 football games tonight. We'll be back next week I know a couple people are on bye. UNCW is on a bye. I will not be here. You will not hear my voice next week. It'll have to be all everyone else. No, Jake. No. You do not get a game while I'm gone, pal. Shotgun formation from UTRGV. Arch back to pass. That snap got to him quick. He's going to hit Winfield. Winfield will take it up for another first down up to the 47-yard line. Probably the best play from UTRGV today. The last time I was away and my OC ran sticks, he quit right after the game. And I was very heated. Not about the quick. Back to pass, Arch Manning. Arch Manning looking, firing over the middle once again to Winfield. Winfield doing everything for this team. Oh, that's right. That's right. Last time I was away, Jason, you upset Monarch and Nicotine. Yeah, that was shocking. Wasn't it like 10-8? It was a wild scoreline that I've never seen before. Hit. Throw to the outside of Johnson. Johnson will pick up 6. It was 9-0 or something. It was a wild scoreline that I've never seen. Nicholas Johnson. I know a couple of people named Nicholas Johnson. Make-A-Wish commentator. I used to be good at this. It's going to be a handoff to Seth McGowan. Great plays by Zeri Zerald to get back there and get a hit. That man is incredible. I miss him at UNCW. Happy with the safeties we now have, but Zeri was a fiend. And still apparently is. I believe he's their sub-linebacker. I have Zeri Zerald and Zeri Zerald. I missed that. X Herald, and Z Herald, Z Herald. I figured they were just pronounced the exact same. We have a handoff at the middle. Seth McGowan breaks a tackle, moves forward, pushing everyone down, picks up another first down. That's the second time we've seen him lower his shoulder and spin out of a tackle today. 11 attempts, 32 yards, not a good average. Not a good average at all. However, does pick up a massive first down for this team as they are in scoring range. Arch Manning looking. He has a few things open, throws the corner, gets his man. What a ball. What a catch by Jarvis Van Hook. What a catch. He could be out of bounds here. I'd like to see another replay of that. I think he might have gotten his feet down. I mean, they're taking advantage and getting every replay they can of that. NWO is. It's going to be a handoff. Seth McGowan up the middle. McGowan's going to juke. Try to make a man miss. Able to pick up a few. Let me go ahead and turn off Orf's. I think his phone might have died. He said his phone was going to die. And you know what? Let's do this. This is fine. You all see the little green of Monarch in the background, but that's fine. Coordinator game. Who needs head coaches? McGowan will score. I just looked away to do the cameras, and McGowan's dancing in the end zone. And we're going to have a tied ball game. Seth McGowan, once again, 13 to 36. Not a great average. However, it was a pitch. Proving to be the difference maker on this drive. As we are going to get 10-10, your score going into a minute 48 left in the third quarter. I mean, I hate this logo. It was like this in NCAA 14 too. The logo takes up the entire field because it's just this Bearcats. Single back bunch tight end set formation from Indemo. We've seen a lot of single back today. A lot of under center from Follett. I don't know if UTRGV was ready for the sheer amount of under center stuff. They're saying your D line cannot beat our O line, which I am shocked they're going for that against this Dayton team. Not Dayton. Wow. Against this UTRGV team. We had pass Follett. 5-step drop back is what it looked like. Way too high for his intended receiver. Had to go up and get it. Gets hit from behind by Lewis. I believe Kip Lewis. And that ball is dropped. We've seen a lot of drops this game. That's at least the 8th drop we've seen. That ball might have just glitched to the field as fast as it came out of his hands. I mean, it would prove just to be about the same thing. Bunch formation for Indumbo. Follett making changes. 3 down linemen from UTRGV. No alignment changes. Back to passes Follett. Follett looking, firing deep. Had a chance at a one-on-one, kind of. But Isaiah Ford deflects the ball down, and we're getting 3rd and 10. This UTRGV defense came alive after half, to be completely real with you. Shotgun 5 receiver from the side of Indemo. Three down linemen set. Could easily call a QB blast out of this. 3rd and 10 on your own side of the field. I doubt they'd do it. I think it works because they're 100% playing pass. They did inside leverage. And look how inside that guy on the left is. Back to pass is Follett. Follett looking. He's going to take off running. Does he go? He does. He cuts it up. Falls forward. Gain of 8. 4th and 2. A good run from Follett, not to run directly out of bounds as soon as he decided to run. I could see this being a fake. I'd call it. Fakes work against normal punt defense. I mean, fakes don't really work against normal punt defense. Fakes work against punt safe defense. I've had many a time that's been proven true. That little sweep play, that goes the direct snap sweep, gets stopped when you're in normal punt return. More often than it gets stopped when you're in punt safe. Arch in the background. In the backfield, Seth McGowan next to him. Arch is going to take off. He's going to throw on a dime, a little high, to his slot receiver on the in route. It is dropped. Once again, I think that's the 9th or 10th drop this game. Arch started rolling right through, across his body kind of to the left, and was dropped. What a play by Arch Manning to try to get to there. Just about as good as you can throw that football. Back to pass. Arch looking. Has a man open. Ends up taking his tight end on the left side. Picks up 7. 3rd and 3. I thought the man on the right was also wide open. Instead, throws it to his check down. Picks up 7 yards for 3rd and management. Yeah, look how open number 1 is. Number 1 gets a first down and a little bit more. That's Strickland. Arch back to pass, looking, firing, has his man, hits him right in the bucket. What a throw. What a catch before he got absolutely popped. Goes down 1st down. They changed their zones. That was right in the bucket. Haven't seen that much all day. But way to split the linebacker and safety there. Okay. Can they get moving here? Arch is on fire. He's hot. It'll be Seth McGowan. McGowan will take it. Try his patented spin move. Goes down after a gain of 2 seconds, Nate. You have a quarterback who is red hot, and you run it. To be fair, not the worst call. You can run this to the fourth quarter. But I think I'm trusting Arch here. On literally any play call. Yeah, they're just going to take it directly to the fourth quarter. Put your fours up, boys. What is going on in this game? It is 10-10. Oh, no, they're not. It'll be a read option. Arch runs directly into the block defensive end. We've seen that so many times today from UTRGV. They just run into who's being blocked. The vision is horrendous on this team. Put your fours up. 10-10. Who will come up on top of the battle between 4 and 6? Either one can win. I wouldn't be shocked. I know Indomo went up 10-0 early. UTRGV brought it back with 10 points unanswered. So a lot is going on already in this game. Which QB gets hot faster? He's no longer hot because you ran a ready option. Is Follett good to go? What a ball by Arch on the comeback route. He is starting to heat up. He did not like how he's been playing. He's decided, you know what? I'm the best out here. Let me prove it. Very decisive. Got to the back of his drop. Looked once. Threw it to his main person. His primary receiver. Sorry, my allergies are all messed up right now. I went outside before this game. I didn't realize that. Back to pass. Arch Manning. Arch looking. Firing the drag route to Van Hook. Van Hook picks up a first down. Makes a man miss. Goes out of bounds. But not before getting to the 18-yard line. Sneezing? No. I muted to sneeze, but I'm talking about like the nasal drip going down the back of my throat, making it hard to talk. Gross, right? McGowan gets the ball, loses a yard, 2nd and 11. Jason Hackett on the tackle, his first tackle of the day. Previous game only had 1 tackle as well. So not his best season. The Mike linebacker not a part of the play most of the time. Not exactly something I expected to see out of a sneak-led defense. The Mike linebacker goes on a lot of blitzes. Some sacks maybe I thought I'd see, but he's getting absolutely nothing. Oh, it's not a sneak defense. It's a Monarch defense. Yeah, never mind. I expected to see that. RPO, handoff to Seth McGowan. Seth McGowan takes it for a gain of 2, 3rd and 9. RPOs have been the word of the day for this UTRGV offense. The Indomo defense has just been very good at getting stops. A field goal does do something here, so you can settle. However, they're going to try for a first down. Has the slant wide open. Touchdown, UTRGV. I believe what happened there was it was man coverage. The safety was on the slot man. The slot man ran to the flat while the outside guy ran a slant. The outside guy ran that corner directly into that safety, so he got wide open and scored. A pick play, if you will. Great adjustments from UTRGV after going down 10-0 in this ball game. 17 unanswered. in Mo looking to get going. However, they're going to take another false start. Just they're not getting on time. They're waiting so long to actually hike the football that the video game cannot handle it and gets impatient. Yeah, essentially. I mean, like, every time you get to 4 seconds on the play clock, it's like the CPU gets impatient and you're automatically getting a delay game. Handoff Powell. Powell takes it, breaks a tackle. Don't know how he broke that one. 2nd and 5, gain of 5. Good juke there to get around the defender. J.P. Powell, two attempts last game, 12 yards. 5 attempts today, 14 yards. Not exactly the most stat-happy backup running back. Back to pass, Follett. Follett fires quick to Tuttle. Tuttle goes nowhere. If he just waited a little bit for the routes to actually get going, I think he had the wheel wide open deep. I think maybe not. Back to pass, Follett looking, firing. It's intercepted. UTRGV gets the interception. It stamps the best corner in football. Brings it down. Their A1, best corner in football. Ashton Stamps in game. Brings it down in the right spot at the right time. UTRGV can blow the doors off this football game as Follett makes his first bad read of the day. UTRGV driving, or great field position. They're not driving yet, but fantastic field position. Inside shade. Back to pass. Arch looking, firing. It's picked. Indamo with another back-to-back interceptions. Don't see that a lot. Both quarterbacks said, I actually don't want this football. Steve Howard comes down with the pick. And Indamo is right back to business. How often do we see that? An interception and the very next play, an interception. Bunch formation from Indamo. 3 down linemen on UTRGV. Wouldn't be surprised if they're sending a blitz, however. Back to pass. Going to throw to Tuttle out of the backfield. Tuttle able to fall forward for 4, 2nd and 6. Hot Potato is right. Neither team wants possession of this football. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second half. Should be over by 11 p.m. East. Just hand this ball off. Same formation as last time for this Indamo squad. Tuttle takes it up the middle. First down and more, down to the 32-yard line. Am I falling asleep? Somewhat. This holding the ball and manually chewing clock is taking forever. Indomo has to get a touchdown here. I don't know about urgency. Plenty of time left. 3:57. If you want to be the last people with the ball, which the other side is Arch Manning, you kind of do want to be the other side, or the last, this to be the last possession of the football game. Follett back to pass, looking, firing quick to Harold. Harold will drop it. You don't see that a lot. Harold does drop it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bunch tight end set once again from Indomo. We've seen a lot of this today. Have UTRGV figured it out? Will they get a stop here? Shotgun formation, Follett flanked by Tuttle, I believe. Another bunch formation. Seen that a lot today. Indomo driving, 1st and 10 at the 43. Like I said, they might want this to be the final possession of the football game. Do they go for 2? Monarch and Nicotine seem like the type of people that might. 3 down linemen once again. Can they get a stop? It'll be a handoff to Powell. Powell cut to the outside, cut it back in. Able to take it for a gain of 1. Looks like he got a little bit more than that. But a gain of 1 nonetheless. A gain is a gain. You can always go backwards. Shotgun, Follett. Could be looking to throw here. 2nd and 9. I'm just looking to run this ball. Try to make this last possession there. Manually chewing clock all the way down to 4 seconds. We might see another false start here. Back to pass. Follett looking, firing over the middle to Strickland. Strickland will pick up a 1st down, and he does. 1st down into Mo. They are driving, as I said, looking to score here. I think they're the type of team to go for 2. Could be wrong. They could not do it, but they strike me as the type of team to go for 2 if it meant winning the game. We hand off it in the middle of Powell. Powell will cut it right. He has room to run. Strickland tried to get a good block. Wasn't able to do it. Instead, just pops off a big one. And it'll be 1st down and 10 in Mo from the 31-yard line. That play looked dead to rights. However, able to get a good block by the receiver downfield. Back to pass, Follett looking, firing over the middle. Oh, I thought it was picked. Instead, it is dropped. Minute 54 left in the ball game. Follett choosing a bad time to revert to factory settings. Dropped interception from UTRGV. That was ball game. Shotgun formation bunch once again. They've been in bunch a lot today. Obviously, really like what they see out of it. Follett back to pass looking, firing early to the wheel route. Seen that call a few times today, 3 or 4, but the wheel route was there, and that is 3rd and 3. 4th and 1, gain of 2 on the play. Not what you wanted to see there. I don't think you're kicking a field goal. It's 1st and 5th. It's 4th and 1, minute 13 left at your own at 22-yard line. Need a touchdown. Man, I'm tired. My brain is dead. What is going on? You have one more QB sneak left. Do you use that last QB sneak, or do you throw a play action in there? Minute 6 left. Timeout in the mo. This is ball game. You were forced to use a timeout there, so you're not able to on defense. Sorry about this 4th quarter. I legit have fallen asleep twice. And it's not even on this. It's just been a stressful day. You get 2 sneaks all day. Wide wing offset. No longer. They might have ran the sneak and decided, no, thank you. They might need it for the goal line. Just kidding. I didn't fall asleep. It doesn't matter. Wide. Do they win off of wide? Does Monarch feel good about winning off of wide? Back to pass. He's going to hand it off. Powell's going to pick a first down. Gets to the 18-yard line. Minute 2 left. I swear this drive has 5 or 6 minutes. Like, they've just been holding this football after having the ball for 10 minutes almost in the first quarter. The quarters aren't even 10 minutes long. Midway through the second, they had the ball 10 minutes. Wide again. I mean, it's not banned. Back to pass, Follett looking. He's going to take a sack. He's going to take off running and throw it out the back of the end zone. Smart move. Saves clock there, and you don't have to call a timeout. 2nd and 10. You can still run this football. 48 seconds is literally all day with 2 timeouts. You can run this football, go hurry up, run again if you wanted, and still have a few shots at the end zone. And if you pick up a first down, you don't even need to spike it. What are you talking about? Like, overall in general, Gage? There's a lot of games that are really low yardage. PA looking, Follett. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. The one thing you can't do in that situation is take a sack. They aren't going to call timeout even though they got 2 left. Fine, you just got to get a play call, though. 34, 33, 32, 31. Shades are off, by the way. Monarch is in. Like, he is in the simulation. He's ready. 3rd and 13. Can't take your timeouts with you. 28 seconds left. 23, 22. Back to pass. Follett looking. He wanted the wheel route. They've ran this a lot today. He's going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown. He threw to the end zone. Front of the stand up. Talk your shit. Sorry. Touchdown in Demo. Do they go for 2? They're discussing it. They're discussing it. Come on, boys. You know you want to. You know you want to go for 2. Do it. Great throw by Follett. It's going to be a field goal. What are we doing? We're going to give Arch Manning the ball in overtime. Arch Manning, who has been dotting you up in this second half, we're giving that guy the ball in overtime. Do I do interviews before overtime? No, we're getting right into it. $15, $14, it out to the 20. He got it out to the 20. Don't know how. Empty bunch. Oh, they're going to go for it. Let's see this. Or do they just get Arch on the ground? Do you run Arch here, knowing that they're going to guess pass? And just have, nope, it's going to be a throw. Back to pass looking. Arch has a man. No longer. The safety got over there right on time. Arch is going to take off running. Does he slide? He does not. He's running. He's almost to the 50. Dives forward. Now they're in Hail Mary territory. If I'm too loud, I'm sorry. But that was... It's interesting, though. This is not field goal range, no. You're in Hail Mary territory, though. Everyone go deep. Everyone go deep. And that'll be overtime. How's my nephew not been seen yet? I don't, like, especially in this overtime where, like, unless they pause. If they get right into it, I mean, I'm not going to do interviews. We're just going to go. They did not pause. That's Maryland. They're in Maryland, Jake. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that live on air. They're 9 hours away. Oh, he's been seen. He's cool. I think when a baby walks in, they're first seen. Anyways, back on defense, UTRGV. Ball in Indomo's hands first. Interesting. Would have loved to see him with ball second. Follett back to pass. He's been on fire. He wanted the angle route. Almost intercepted. They fought for that ball over the middle. A great play by, I believe, the linebacker to break that up and try to take it for himself. I think he had it. Great defense by the tight end there. They both had it. That was a weird play. Bunch formation once again from Indomo, their favorite formation in football. Back to pass. That was a motion wheel. Follett gonna throw it to the back of the end zone. Has a man out of bounds. He was there. Had him in the back of the end zone. Not the best throw, but he was on the run. And he moonballed that one. I mean, that one went to Jupiter. Like, moonball. Alley-oop. 3rd and 10. You want a touchdown. Arch has been throwing absolute heat. Follett back to pass. Looking, firing out right. He overthrows his man. He had him on the out route. Monarch, decision to make. Field goal. They're going for the field goal. UTRGV, you know what you need to do to win this ball game now. Oh my God, he made it. I thought he missed. I thought that would have been devastating. I thought he missed. But it is a make. UTRGV needs a touchdown, and they are winning this football game. In a battle, and this is what this has been. This has been a battle. Number 4 went to number 6. Can they leave victors? Give Indomo their 3rd loss of the season. Man in motion is the tight end. 2 tight end side off to the right. It's going to be a pitch to McGowan. McGowan might score here. McGowan has to hurdle. It slows him down. He fumbles. Luckily for UTRGV, he fumbled directly out of bounds. But a weird roller coaster of emotions you saw Coach Monarch have. See how Coach Sneak is feeling. And he's locked. He's locked and loaded and ready to roll here. Oh, yes, sir. No. I want to get everyone here. Yes, I'm making changes mid-game. Sue me. I want to get everyone's cams for overtime. Perfect. Back to pass. Arch looking. Has a man wide open. It's Johnson. Johnson on a little hitch routes. Picks up a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Can pick up a first down here if you are UTRGV. I've had the UTRGV cams off because Orf's cam went off early in this ball game. Be a handoff out left to McGowan. McGowan going to get hit, breaks a tackle, slides off another one before finally going down. 20 rushes, 74 yards. Not his best day, but he's having a day. A lot of broken tackles in this game for McGowan. 2nd and 7. Need something here if you are the Indomo defense. Coach Monarch is feeling it. He knows what's up for grabs here in this game. A win here would be massive for momentum. I believe this is a conference game. I was going to say going into conference play. Yeah, this is in fact a conference game. So, yeah, this would be huge momentum for the rest of the season, and it would shake up the SEC standings. Back to pass. Arch looking. Has a man on the crosser. He finds him late. That's a touchdown. That's game. That's game. UTRGV escapes into Mo with a victory. Let's go talk to UTRGV. Gentlemen, well done on the win in overtime. I thought Arch was throwing heat, all right, after half. Comes out, you guys get a stop. The kick goes up and in. Get the ball second, win the ball game. How are we feeling right now, Coach Orff?
Feeling great. Got over those nerves. Like you said, Arch came out throwing well. It's just all around great game. Just a little disappointed we couldn't win in regulation, especially having the ball on their half, throwing that interception. But it is what it is. It all led to a win anyway.
Yeah, Coach Sneak, your defense was put in a hard position there when the interception was insta-thrown to the other side. They went down and scored, had a little bit of momentum. What were you looking for in overtime, and how did you get that stop when they had all the momentum in the world?
We were just sticking to what was actually working for the rest of that second half. We had a lot of passing plays, and then a lot of then they started to run the ball, and then we started calling a certain play. I'm not going to release my secrets, but it was actually working, so we just kept to it and kept to the same formation that was holding them off, and it ended up getting us the win with the offense putting it in the end zone.
Coach King, your first RFCL game, your first RFCL victory. What's going through your head right now? Just talk about what you enjoyed today.
Man, everything from the beginning, it started off real rocky for us. And like Coach said, man, getting over the nerves. It was just everything was enjoyable, man. Big shout out to our defense. They held us in this game. And big shout out to the guys that could, come away with that big play to win the game for us.
All right. Well, great game, boys. I'll see you guys next week. Good luck with your next opponent.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
The boys over at Indomo, it was a well-fought battle all the way to the end. I think the time of possession was like 25 to 30 minutes in your favor, right? So, you were pretty much dominating time of possession. Just what kind of fell short there going into overtime?
We just couldn't get a stop on defense when we needed to. Unfortunately, they were able to get some things going with Arch Manning, which makes sense when you have like a 94 quarterback. And they just exploited a couple things that seemed to work really well for them when they were able to get into that bunch strong offset formation over and over again. And so, yeah, I think we fought to the very, very end. Guys, I thought we were out of it. We got the interception, went down and drove and got the touchdown, right? And I thought we put ourselves in a position to be successful, and that's all we can really ask for in this situation. It just didn't work out for us, right? And it seemed like our guys at that last play couldn't really get situated in the defensive end correctly, but I thought we played well. I thought we played really well on offense. We probably played our best offensive game as far as like a cohesive unit. So we try and take some things from this. There's really no moral victories, unfortunately, in this league or in any league, right? But once again, proud of our boys for fighting, battling back, getting to the overtime time, right? The overtime session, excuse me, and trying to once again put ourselves in a position to be successful. I thought we had a couple plays, that last play where he, for whatever reason, jumped and threw the ball. We had Coleman there in the outside, and then also on the double pass. If he throws that anywhere inside in the field, it's a touchdown. So, we dialed up what we thought would work, and we had practiced with it, and it just didn't happen in the game, unfortunately. So, we'll have to go back to the drawing board and see what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Nick, like Monarch said, it was a very good offensive showing for you. The points weren't there, but just the absolute time of possession, like I said, I think you had 30 minutes. Is that the offensive identity that you want going forward? Someone able to ground and pound, someone able to hold on to that ball as long as possible.
I mean, we do our best at certain things, but I mean, I want to be a team that our identity is winning. I mean,
Okay.
this one's a sour taste, but it's really hats off to that staff over there. I mean, truth be told, we were whooping their ass in the first half,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sneak made a lot of adjustments in the second half that really gave us. I mean, I felt like we called a good game, but really gave our quarterback a lot of trouble the way he adjusted. So really, hats off to him. That's his first win on me ever. So I know that one's really sweet over there. So congrats to those guys. Love Orf, Sneak. I wish that fucking double pass would have worked. I know all of you just put it in your books, but just know that should have fucking worked.
I did, in fact, tell Jake to put it in my book. Now, I got one last question. Any thought in going for 2 there?
No, me personally, maybe Monarch had a different idea, but I believed in our guys in overtime. The way we were driving, we got our run game going in the second half, so I felt amazing going into overtime and what we could have done.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that, the game tried to tell us to go for 2 there. And I think probably the people who were watching wanted us to go for 2 there. But we felt very confident based off how our offense was playing right there, able to drive down the whole entire field basically and get a touchdown, with 17 seconds remaining. I thought, in our opinion, if you can roll the dice in this game one more time, right, we're going to take that every single time. And so we just rolled a unfortunate roll there in the overtime, and just couldn't stop the drag routes. You know what I mean? I think that was the unfortunate side. They had that drag route combo there, and I had a match defense, but the guy just didn't roll with him, unfortunately. And I can't say anything more than the fact that, we played the game we wanted to play. We ended up having 20 minutes of possession, so it was 30 minutes overall as the game, but we had 20 out of the 30 minutes basically of possession. So that is, we're NW Mo, but that is App State football. That's who we are. Our identity is App State. We're going to continue with that. We had a turnover, unfortunately, on that corner route to the tight end when he seemed wide open. I was surprised that he just didn't loft that in there and get that play. We got the ball back immediately after that when they were going to score. We felt really good about where we were, and I think if we did it again, we'd probably play it the exact same way. I would not, even with the knowledge of what happened here, I don't think I would go for 2 in that situation, just because we felt really good on what we were calling and what we were doing, and just couldn't execute the way that we wanted to, unfortunately. But we look forward to the rest of the season. We knew this season was going to be
Let the man go to bed. Let the man go to bed.
we knew it was going to be work in progress. So
He's fine. He's fine.
it is what it is.
No.
We'll see what we can do the rest of the season. We play UNC. We play UCO next game.
He's
and we'll play from
filibustering.
there.
You don't play me again. All right, but okay, we'll see you guys next week. Good luck in your next matchup. It was actually a lot of fun. Well done
was.
tonight. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Appreciate it.